We have proof today.
So today, if you notice, we're in chapter 4. We're going to define what is known as triangulation. Triangulation is actually a surveying procedure in which surveyors locate points or positions on a map by measuring angles and distances and creating a network of triangles. So that is what triangulation is. Probably a good thing to have that written down, so I'll give you some time to write that down now.
That's also how they find the center of an epicenter. Epicenter.
How they find the what you say?
That's how they find the epicenter of an earthquake.
The epicenter of an earthquake. There you go. So we'll put this in here. There you go. Forgot to put an S on there. Okay, now in your book there's actually an investigation on the triangle sum. And basically what they're saying is that the sum of the measures of the angles in every triangle is what? 180. Now we're not going to go through that just because you already know that. It's kind of one of those things that everybody already knows. So that is a conjecture, does need to go in your conjecture list. The sum of the measures of the angles in every triangle is 180 degrees. The sum of the measures of the angles in every triangle is 180 degrees. Now, like I said, you already know that, but you still need to write that down. Now, if you notice, the next thing is a paragraph proof. Now, we're going to briefly introduce a paragraph proof today. And a paragraph proof is a deductive argument that uses written sentences to support its claims with reasons. It is a deductive argument that uses written sentences to support its claims with reasons. And so now you're going to notice that there is a diagram below. That diagram is also on the handout I have given you. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give you probably about 5 to 10 minutes in your groups to figure out how to write a paragraph proof for what is given. If you notice, what they give you, okay, is they give you that those lines are parallel. So they give you that EC and AB are parallel. And then they also give you that you have triangle ABC. What they want you to show is that the measure of, oops, having trouble there. Having trouble with the pen. They want you to show that the measure, anyway, I'm just going to say it out loud since I'm having trouble with my pen. The measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 4 plus the measure of angle 5 equals 180. So I'm going to let you go ahead and work, and I'll continue the video when we're done. Okay, so as some of you have already been talking about, you've noticed that 4 and 1 must be the same. You also notice that 5 and 3 must be the same because they are what type of angles? Alternate interior angles. And you know if lines are parallel that the alternate interior angles are congruent. So first of all, we can say that angle 1 is congruent to angle 4, And angle 3 is congruent to angle 5. Oops. That's my sentence. Let's do one more. There we go. Because if two lines are cut by a transversal, two lines are cut by a transversal, then alternate interior angles are congruent. Okay, so that's our first statement. Okay, now remember, the whole goal was to show that 2 plus 4 plus 5 equals 180. What do you know that 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals?
180.
So the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 3 equals 180 degrees. Why? Why?
Because that's because a straight line equals 180.
A straight line measures 180 degrees.
So you're using conjecture.
So then now remember our goal. 2 plus 4 plus 5 equals 180. Now, if you look at this, I want you to compare 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 180 to 2 plus 4 plus 5. First of all, you've got measure of angle 2, right?
Oh, and
Okay, what do you know about 1? What is 1 the same as?
4.
4. Oh, what do you know that 3 is the same as? 5. So really, what have you done with 4 and 5? You've taken those and you've what? Replaced them. What's another word for replace? Switched. Another word starts with an S, something that's kind of a mathematical term. Substitution. Okay, so by substitution, what we've done is we've switched those. And, oops, there we go. Substitution. Now, here's the beauty of that. That's your paragraph proof. That's all it is. It's just talking through your steps. So, let's go ahead and look at the next slide, which is your assignment. Now on page 203, I need you to turn there right now. Numbers 2 through 9. You're going to notice numbers 2 through 9 use the triangle sum conjecture. You need to find the missing angles. Now on the back of that sheet I gave you, so if you want to turn it over, on the back of the sheet I gave you, you're going to notice that number 8 and 9 are right there. And I thought that would help you to have 8 and 9 on a sheet that you could fill in, rather than looking at those in the book. So anyway, you can fill in that sheet with 8 and 9, and then you need to complete 2 through 9 for tomorrow.
Those are going to be really long.
Are these conjectures?
Those are,
Are these all proofs you have to write one?
no, they're not proofs. All you have to do is fill in the measures.
Oh, that's.
Oh.
Okay. All you have to do is fill in the
that's so much
measures.
easier.
All we were doing with the paragraph proofs was just introducing them so that you saw it once. When you see it again, you'll be a little more familiar. We're kind of building a foundation with the paragraph proofs.
It's better.
So.